Throughout history, countless stories have been written about great feats of navigation. Why? Well, because the navigator helped mankind explore the world and expand their horizons. It led to great discoveries, even greater adventures, and the development of mighty cultures.
This is amazing. Never in my life did I think I'd be able to get out here on a Vaka, on the ocean. This is traditionally how it was done. Just sails, the wind, and the navigator. It is amazing. And to think that, they would travel between islands with their livestock, their women and children, and also warriors, because once they got there, it was game on. If there was already a tribe there, they had to fight. So warriors would have been on here as well. Would have been kind of packed. There's only about 16 of us. That's awesome. This is amazing. Better go find a job.
This giant canoe is the Maru Maru Atua, which translated into English means under the protection of God. It's one of 5 replica canoes constructed to reenact that great voyage of discovery that happened thousands of years ago. It's a valuable part of the Cook Islands Voyaging Society's plan to relearn the crafts of the past and bring back a part of their culture that was becoming lost.
Our forefathers and our leaders of the past, they were real explorers.
Yeah.
They were adventurers. They always went out for that adventure. But they went because they were either forced to through tribal warfare, because there wasn't enough food for everybody, or just the fact that they wanted to go out and see if there was anything else out there. They had a lot of faith.
Yeah.
They had a lot of faith in themselves and their ability. They had a lot of faith in a spiritual being that was there somewhere, and that they would be guided along. We had a lot of gods that we had a lot of faith in, and we went to seek refuge with to give us that wisdom and strength to be able to venture.
I said to Tua I wanted to be part of the crew. I didn't want to be that guy who just hitched a ride for the afternoon and didn't really do anything. He just looked at me and said, "Well, it's all yours," and proceeded to hand me the rudder and teach me to navigate. It was a magic feeling. This is the new breed of navigator, and he's standing on his traditional compass. It's a simple approach to traversing the ocean using landmarks, the sun, wind, currents, and a whole lot of self-belief.
I've been on the boat a little while now, and I feel like I'm really part of the crew. They got me wrapping up all the ropes and doing the little odd jobs, but as soon as those sails went up, I felt like I was part of something so much bigger. Those men and women that left their homes and went out into this vast nothingness, they were the true adventurers. They were real travellers. What I do nowadays, it's a tiny little bit of what they did. They had that faith that they were going to find somewhere new. I know pretty much exactly where I'm going to go, but they didn't, and that's what I think is so amazing. Like, look at that. Imagine heading out there with your family. That's when you've got to have faith. This is amazing. I'm so glad I got to come out here.
After spending a day on the ocean learning the ancient art of navigation, I had a much better appreciation for what the early seafarers achieved. Imagine weeks at sea in one of these. It would be an adventure unlike any other. Back on dry land, and it was time to explore the island's lush, mountainous landscape. Showing me around was one of the biggest characters in the Cooks, the legendary Pa.
Oh, glad I could help.
We need it.
You cannot come to Rarotonga and really experience it unless you take a walk in the interior with Pa. He is a local legend, and he may look 41, but in actual fact, he is 71. Hope I look that good when I'm 71. Hold on, Pa. Whew, I'm coming.
Now, Pa is far from your average 71-year-old. I mean, you just have to look at him and you can see why. Apart from hiking up to the middle of the island every day, twice a day, he does it barefoot. He is a machine. So when he suggested I take my shoes off and feel Mother Nature through my feet, I didn't argue with him. Hey, he may have found the fountain of youth here. Anyway, I wasn't going to wimp out on a 71-year-old guy, was I? I'm not going to lie to you. By this point, my soft city feet were killing me. Pa, on the other hand, walked as though he was strolling through the lounge room on the plushest carpet you've ever seen.
How far to go, Pa? To the needle.
From A to Z.
A to Z, I like that. So are we at L?
Now we're still on B.
I like the pace we're travelling at, Pa.
Yeah, that's a meditation.
take it all in and feel the ground.
And say a prayer.
Yeah. Whew. Getting a bit steeper now, but
Are we going up?
yeah, I think if you want to find the needle, you got to go up the steep part.
Low bridge.
Low bridge.
If you don't take your time, it's easy to hike through the forest and miss half the magic along the way. Pa made me stop and look around, rather than just rush to the top. He's done this countless times, but if you ask him, he'll tell you that there's something new to experience every day.
I can see the needle, Pa.
Well, we're coming there.
We're almost there.
But don't chase it, never move. 20 million time is still there.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I'll keep my nice steady pace going.
Please do. Yeah, we're almost here.
Oh, Pa.
Yes.
This is amazing.
I'll come up, then I
Thank
give you
you.
more story and legends.
Oh, that's awesome.
My people, when they come with me up here, is fully open age.
Really?
Yeah, from 3 years old to 96 years old.
96?
96, 2007, from England to have a birthday on a hike with Pa.
Really?
Yes. And I brought a coconut and we did the ceremony, we buried the coconut. We can see it on the way back down here.
Wow. And it's because it's not an easy walk. You've got to be a little bit fit.
Well,
She must have been a fit old lady.
she's very spiritual like me. Very.
So she was in touch.
Yes, I'm in touch.
Do you find people that come here, you know, you may meet them at the bottom and they're very stressed?
They're
you know?
very stressed.
Yeah.
And then with my advice and touching them, they all turn spiritual. They learn.
That stress just disappears and
They learn how to empower the nature.
and it's great just seeing you and chatting with you, you know. It's brought my stress levels down, you know.
I know that.
I know you can see it, yeah.
I can see it. Anybody, I can see the color on their being, and
The
I know
aura,
they know the aura. I know they're not well. They're not just their problem.
Yeah.
Just by touching their body,
And you can
spiritually.
change their energy.
Yes, put the energy, bad energy away, cleanse it. I did 2 today.
You did me today, Pa. You know, by making me take my shoes off,
Yes.
I feel in touch, I feel de-stressed, and it's fantastic.
Well, you have to learn.
Yes, thank you very much.
That's the way the guru shared with other people.
Yes, thank
to
you.
Healing.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Om Bhargasala Zimbrasiya Sadhurasiya Om Sande Om Sanatumi Om Bhargasala.
Whatever your thoughts are on religion or spirituality, it's clear that Pa's beliefs are having a positive impact on his life. He's a picture of health and positivity, and being around him, you can't help but have a small amount of his optimism and energy rub off on you.